I just want to play something the Vice President said tonight.
America, for too long, we have been consumed with too much division, chaos, and mutual distrust. And it can be easy then to forget a simple truth. It doesn't have to be this way. It doesn't have to be this way. It is time to stop pointing fingers. We have to stop pointing fingers and start locking arms. It is time to turn the page on the drama and the conflict, the fear and division. It is time for a new generation of leadership in America. And I am ready to offer that leadership as the next President of the United States of America.
Gretchen, how do you think it played?
Look, this was the antithesis of division. This was about contrast from division, common ground, common sense solutions, compromise. A lot of C words there, but they all add up to the fact that she's extending an olive branch to those undecided voters out there saying, I am the person that will make you feel comfortable. Another C word. And I think that this was incredibly important because a lot of people think that Kamala Harris herself is a divider. They have had an impression that she's too far to the left. This entire speech was about bringing people together. And I think one of the most powerful lines was, even if you disagree with me, and she said this twice, even if you disagree with me, I'm not going to jail you. I'm not going to send you off into oblivion, as she's alleging Trump might do to his enemies. I'm going to embrace you, and I'm going to have conversations with people that I disagree with. I think that that was one of the most important things she has said in the last 90 days for those people out there who are hesitant to pull the trigger for her.
She said about that she would give them a seat at the table,
Yes.
I think was her phrase. Brad, as a Republican, what do you think of it?
I hate to be the skunk at the garden party here, but I think, you know, I plan political events for a living, and I think this was political malpractice to put her in front of this White House. 68% of Americans think that the country's on the wrong track, and they blame Joe Biden, and increasingly they're blaming Kamala Harris. By standing in front of that White House tonight, she's going to own all 68% of that disapproval. And, you know, I think it's a comfort reason. I think Northwest Washington, D.C. is about her best precinct in America. Everybody likes her there. She should have been in the Union Lodge in Philadelphia or Pittsburgh tonight. That would have done her a lot more good. And I also don't think that she did a lot for the Nikki Haley voters. They've talked a lot this week about that they were going after Haley voters. And I think the Haley voters had to be looking at this as like a Christmas present they opened up and it was socks. You know, they got nothing new from her, nothing that wasn't in her convention speech, frankly. And I don't think this moves the ball for her here at the end.